is going over some of the Go stuff. So continuing on with what we did before. So in the last part, we did pointers, interfaces, slices, arrays, all that. Now, what we're going to be doing today is finishing off the Go tool and looking at concurrency and these Go routines, these cute little Go routines. So let's do this first example here. Okay, so Go routines, what are they? Let's do it. So let's make a new file. I said go routines.go. Open that and then close that. Just make a bit of space. Close that. Close that. Close that. And we open main. Yep. Cool. Okay, now let's do these Go routines. So we have package main, and we need to import Go. That's a ridiculous thing I just said. Don't worry about that. Okay, we're gonna have a function called say. Say. s.string. Yeah. And what that is going to do is it'll do a sort of a print, like it'll print s, which is the string, a few times. So let's do this. Let's go time. Sure. Yeah, 100 milliseconds. Yep, cool. I like that. And then what we're gonna do is just print s, sorry. And then we're also gonna put that in. So let's just go for. I think we can just go. Can we just do this for range? For range s. Go for range 5. Yes, we will need something like that. That's okay, because we're coders. So, oh, no. No, yes, we do need that. Yes, cool. That's looking good. Format that. Then, let's move it along. So, what did I call this function? Say. Yep. So, we're gonna just do our first Go routine. Who's excited? Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Anyone here at the moment? Yes, we are live. That's good. That's always a good sign to know that we are live. Okay, cool. So, let's do it. Oh, so this is my Coder Trader community. More about that later. Yep, so we have the Go routine. So so to make something sort of parallel or concurrent, you use the Go keyword in the Go language. So that's going to be so you use Go like that, and then you use the function, and then you can put another function that is maybe not concurrent, but on the main thread rather, right? Like let's just, yeah, the main process or main thread, yeah. So what's going to happen here is you go through this function main.go, and then this thing is going to offshoot somewhere and do whatever it needs to do, and then it'll go straight to say hello. Yeah? So let's run it. Yeah, so what's going on here? So this offshoots something, and that takes time to just do the offshooting stuff, right? And then we say hello. And then so we say hello first, and then I guess world will start coming in. But you know, hello is also happening as well, so we get this behavior here. Okay, so that's our little first parallel concurrent program. Ooh, excuse me. It's really early in the morning. So channels are we've got these things called channels, and they are a beautiful way of passing information between things, right? Yeah, so you put stuff on the channel and you take stuff off the channel like that. Not too crazy, right? Now, let's do this. So we have our say method, and how about we'll make a we'll make a sum method here. So yep, that's a sum. Cool. And so what that does is it just gets a list of integers, takes in a channel, and yeah, easy. So what we're gonna do now is go here to the, let's go here, and then let's make a list of integers in a channel, right? Okay, cool. Yep, that looks good. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to make 2 go routines, right? So yes, and yes, and oh, my bad. Oh, that's cool. All right, so let's do this. So we make 2 go routines, and it's sort of we get one half of the array, and then we get another half of the array, and then we sort of sum them up, right? We take the sum. Yeah, and what's happening is it'll do its calculation, and then it'll send it, and then this it'll sort of send it to x, then send it to y, right? Yeah. So we get, yeah, and so that's a cool way of communicating information across. Now, I think what they're going to do next, and so to make a channel, so you can just think about it as something that's a bridge to send information, right? Yeah, and so you got to specify the type that is being sent through the channel, essentially. Okay, cool. So buffered channels, right? Buffered channels. So essentially, a buffer channel is something that you sort of initialize it with how many things you want to be able to put on in the channel at once, essentially. So in a way, if you have enough things on it, it would be non-blocking in a sense, right? Modify the example to overfill the buffer example. You just get an error, so I'm gonna skip that. And then range close. It's range and close. Okay, cool. This might be useful, right? So a sender can close a channel to indicate there are no more values will be sent, right? The receiver can test whether. Cool. So what you do is you just put this this OK right at the start. So maybe this is not on the screen, right? So you just put this OK right at the start, and then it'll indicate whether it's closed or not. Now, one thing I find really cool is you can loop over a channel, so you can just continuously get stuff over the channel, right, until it's closed, which I think is great. So when you're in the realm of finance, and trading and stuff, what you like, maybe you want to put market data on one channel, and then you want to loop, and then you want to get the sort of main thread or the strategy thread or whatever to loop over that channel continuously, right? So that is an example of when you'd use it. Okay, select. Select is actually one of the amazing things here as well. So let's actually just let's make an example, right? So I'm just gonna go off script a little bit, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna use main. And we're gonna make a market data simulator. Actually, this is actually a very important problem. So I just highly recommend you you know, you get on top of this one. Okay, so before I make this market data simulation, has anyone got any questions at all? I'd love to know them. Any questions at all before we make this market data simulator? Because it is actually, if you're in the quant finance realm, it is actually an example you got to know. So before we get into the weeds, I will. Cool. No questions. Cool. Let's go for it. So yeah. So we're just ignoring this example here for now. So I'll just sort of put this away. I don't know which chat is which chat. You know what I mean? Like, man, too many chats. That's fine. Let's just keep it clean. Okay, so let's go for this, right? So let's make a function called a sim OB, right? Simulate OB, which is order book data. Then I'm just gonna make a range. So for how do you do? Oh no, an infinite for loop is like this. So do something, which will be you know, the market data, right? And then we're also gonna have the same thing. Maybe we'll simulate fills, right? So paste that there. And then simulate fills. Fill is just like, you know, you get a trade fill, essentially. Your order is filled when you're trading. Cool. Do something. Love it. Now, so let's do this. So let's just say so let's use the time function here, actually. So time, yes, I like that. Every 100 million. So maybe fills actually come in less often. So maybe let's go every 2 seconds you get a fill. Yeah. And then can we just go second here? Is that, yeah. Okay, that's good. Now we'll just say okay, let's go for this, right? So let's say that takes a let's say it takes a channel, so maybe channel of I'm gonna say string. I'll just say fill, you know? Nothing too crazy. String. Unused parameter channel. Cool. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the I'm just gonna say we got a fill. Yeah, just data. Like, let's just call it like a fill. Yeah. Is everyone keeping up? Is that okay? Anyone following along? That's the best learning if you can like follow along with this. So same shit here. Oh, whoops, my bad. Same thing here. Yeah. And we'll just call it changing a word. OB data, right? Love it. And then we also need to put yes, the arguments there. Cool. That's amazing. Now, is it better to put a pointer to a channel? Like that? Invalid operation cannot send non-channel string. Yeah, that's better. Now, yeah, so essentially you make a channel and we have that. And then, what we're gonna do, yes, use the select exactly like that. So, yeah, so what is going on here is actually, anyone in the comments want to guess what's going on here? If anyone's on, have your best guess. I'll give it like 10 seconds. If anyone wants to, just give me a thumbs up if you need time to type out. I'll chill out. Otherwise, I'll proceed in like 10. Okay. Any guesses? Otherwise, I'll explain what is going on here. Okay. So, we have two Go routines, and they're each sending data. So fill or an order book on a channel, and then we receive stuff from the channel, right? And then we print out whatever's going on. And then this is like a continuous for loop. And this select statement, it says, what it means is whichever comes in first, right? Just print that and then go to the next iteration and then keep going, right? So it's a way of just queuing up sort of multiple channels. So let's see how that works, right? So let's actually put time.sleep, maybe like every milli. Oh no, let's make it a second, every second. That is weird. I don't like that. So that was every 2 seconds. So yeah. So we get twice as many order book entries. Okay. Cool. That looks good. That's good. That's good. Yep. So does that make sense? Yep. Okay, maybe, and let's see like how much we can push it to, you know, so. Changing a word to milliseconds. Let's see what happens. Yeah. I want to like break the channel, you know what I mean? See if I can like break it. Is there like microseconds? Interesting. Microseconds. Yep. Okay, can we break the channel? Oh! Hasn't broken yet. I want it to print the length of the, like how much backlog there is. But there's no backlog because it's an unbuffered channel, right? I want to like, I kind of want to time, I want to time this, right? Time What is time and go? Time dot now? Is that how you do it? Returns the current local time. Oh man, I don't know. You know what? In these situations, I'm just gonna quit this, and then I'm gonna copy the working directory, and then I'm gonna get a new thing. Just go Claude. Yeah. Cool. I'll just open this back up. Where's my trusty Claude? Here we go. So how to time things in Go. Oh yeah, it is time.now. Elapse. Subtract. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that's nice. Time since. Formatting duration. Yeah, that's good. For benchmarking, go benchmark my function. There's a testing thing. I should probably look into that later. That looks pretty cool. Okay, we'll just do something like this for now. We don't need to go nuts, right? Okay, what are we doing? So let's go ff main.go. So start. Yeah. Oh my god. All right. Hmm. So and I'm not gonna print those, right? Then I want to like I want to have an average, like a moving average being updated in the terminal. Yeah. Okay. Maybe AI can just moving average. But I want it to be like an iterative function. What's that? What's that math formula for moving averages? Uh, Formula for moving averages. Averages. No. Maybe, do I want a moving average or what? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Maybe something like this. Oh, no, yeah, yeah. So we want that, but we want like an iterative, um, yeah, I want this. I want something like that. Ah, back in the, man, I wish I had my math skills still in my head. Hmm. Yeah, maybe I'll just say in main. What? Ah, yeah, because I didn't. Ah, come on. So it's in CD, coder, trader, streams, upskilling, go. Cool. Claude, make a exponential moving average function in Go. Claude Code has switched from npm to native installer. Oh, nice. I love it. In main.go. And come on, Steve. Yeah. Let's see. Hmm. I'm just gonna say no. I want it. I want it so that it's like make it so it is iterative, i.e., only one arg to the function. What did it say it was? You wanted a stateful EMA. Okay, cool. So new EMA period. Okay, cool. And then update. Ah, yes, that's exactly what I want. Yes, do it. Done. Where's my EMA? Oh no, I should have saved it. Oh, I hate. Man, that's the. Yes, no. Press enter. That's the That's the bad thing about. Oh, no. Ah, that's so annoying about Vim. It doesn't. Man, yeah, that's one of the things I hate about Vim. Damn it. I wanna. So annoying. But where's my moving average? It's gone. Damn it. FF main. No. Then I have to go to my Claude. Put it in. Put it in. I deleted it. Accidentally. I don't know how the fuck to spell accidentally. Yeah, something like that. Cool. Okay, nice. Okay, so we got an EMA. Okay, so let's... Okay, so we make a new EMA, and then to update it, let's just go if can I just update it? No, because this is the... So this doesn't make sense, because this is like the... This is not the bottleneck. The bottleneck is like my time.sleeps here, right? Oh well, at least this was a good exercise in timing, right? So, don't worry about it. Yeah, maybe we'll just do this. Okay, weird. Then I wanna do EMA. Oh. No, that's fucked up. That's messed up, man. Yeah. So it's all in. Yeah. So how do I make? So I want to make. Where's my Claude? I need some more coffee. I think I'm getting a bit. Definitely need a second cup of coffee. Anyway, does everyone understand what's going on at the moment? In terms of what am I timing? What's going on here? Why am I doing this EMA? These go routines, what do they mean? Any questions at all? Otherwise, happy to move on. Okay, no questions. That's cool. So, okay, let's go. Let's continue. All right, so let's continue. What we're doing next is we need to print stuff in the terminal. So how to make something constantly update in terminal, not print new lines. I'll just go main, and then can I just like refer to the line like 60? Does that work? Or is it... How do you... It's a dot. It's line 60. Yeah, maybe like this. Line 60. I don't know. Let's see. What's it doing? Show me, like, don't... Like, show me what you're gonna do. Okay. Okay, we gotta... Sure, okay. Go with that. I think it just was like /R, right? Ah, yeah. It's just that. Okay, cool. What's changing? It's taking this away. Case. What? Cause they're both strings, right? Okay, let's just do it. Maybe there's some shortcuts I don't know about. Oh, it's doing that because it's just an unused variable. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's doing that. Cool, and it's updating. Love it! Love it. Okay, cool, that works. But it's nuts. It's crazy. It's about, I don't know, can you read that? Let's stop it. What's it doing? Update. So let's update the EMA. I don't know. Yeah, every 10, right? And then let's just say, and let's just print it out every 1,000 iterations, right? So count. No, like 10,000 maybe. So count equals 0. If yeah, something like that. Cross. Yes. So we want to reset the count. To 0. And then count plus. Oh, that's weird. Be slower. Ah, still not being slow. That's okay. Am I doing this right? Counts. Yep. That seems okay. Okay, so microsecond. It's so you go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's every 10 seconds, right? If up, yeah, yeah. Count needs to be outside, doesn't it? So every 10 seconds it'll update with a new value, right? Or 100 seconds. Yeah. Okay, good. So it's slow. Maybe let's take off a couple of zeros. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, that's not too bad. Which makes sense, right? Cool. That's fine. That's fine. That's about as fast as we'll get messages. So I think we're pretty good. When we're thinking about trading systems, right? Like the non-high frequency trading systems. Okay, cool. Is everyone cool with that? I'm happy to answer any questions, re-clarify anything if anyone has a little bit of a, like what's going on here kind of business. Any at all? Otherwise I'll move on. Nope. Okay, cool. Joel, just put stuff in the chat if yeah, if you're confused. Okay, cool. So that was the select statement. Default. Okay, just if there's no case, just default to what would happen. Exercise binary trees. I'm sure we can leave it for another time to write a simple solution. Which defines. Okay. Equivalent trees. Go. Okay. Do a walk. Oh, nice. This is important, right? This is important. Mutexes. They're important, right? Okay. So we've seen the channels are great for communicating among Go routines, but what if we don't need communication? What if we just want to make sure only one Go routine can access a variable at a time and avoids conflict? So this concept is called mutual exclusions. And the conventional name for this data structure is mutex, right? So Go standard provides mutual exclusion with sync mutex, right? So it has a lock and unlock. We can define a block to be executed by surrounding it with lock and lock as, yeah, cool. So let's just have a look at the example, right? So we have a so we have this type and we put a mutex in it, right? And then yeah, and then so we can lock it. So the function it takes a mutex, what do you call this? The safe counter. Yeah, and then so it'll lock it so nothing can access it. Lock so only one Go routine at a time can access that, right? It does some stuff to it and then it unlocks it. Cool. Value. So returns the value. Okay, cool. So yeah, and then you can go lock and then maybe you do stuff, right? But you can defer the unlock. So that is a really cool way of using defer there. So you can just go lock, defer, unlock, and then you don't have to remember to unlock it later, which is great. Yeah, that's easy enough. Web crawler, nice. And that's all this. Now, okay, cool. That's the end of it. But I do want to just ask Claude. Let's try get this. When is the best time to use channels, buff or unbuff buff or mutex in the context of building a trading system. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so unbuff. Okay, so this is good. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Okay, so here's a practical breakdown. When you need synchronous one-sided stuff, right? Oh. So a position. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so request response type thing. You want back pressure if execution is okay. A buffer channel, a producer and a consumer run at different rates, and you're okay with some queuing. Cool. Yeah, that makes. So market order update. Yeah. Be careful. A full buffer blocks the sender silently. Yeah, cool. And then a mutex is multiple go routines need read and write state. But yeah, cool. And so a position tracker. That yeah, so multiple things need to look at something, right? Yeah. Okay, I love it. That is a very cool way. Okay, so I think this is going to be the end of this series. Everyone, thank you for joining me on this epic journey. Does anyone have any final questions before I head off? Otherwise, yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you learned something in this series about Go.